Alright, so I have made the decision to not do any more hangouts anymore. Because I don't want to do them anymore. I don't like them. I don't like the drama that comes with it. You know, I don't like people coming in the room and I have to be forced with people I don't even like or don't even want to talk to. And I'm out of it. I'm done. Like, I wish people would get that I'm done with drama. I'm done. I don't want it. You know, there's much better things I can do with my time than that. That's why I did my game in, because it was just like, this is just garbage at this point. You know? Garbage. But, I'm glad I'm making this decision. You know, he refused to do hangouts because they create drama.
Yeah.
It's garbage. So, no more hangouts for me. Don't even ask. And stop coming to me with drama. I don't care. I will block anyone who comes to me with drama. I don't care anymore. Again, I'm over it.
I mean, I'm trying to give chances here without you being in a big, serious legal bind. I'm trying to help you out. But if you don't drop your pride and stop being fucking stubborn and just fucking leave, you're gonna be in serious legal problems. Because judges don't take kindly on people who are shysters. They don't take kindly on people who try to steal things from others. They don't take kindly to that. Especially when you're dealing with two white rich people compared to one poor black man. I mean, logically speaking, G-Man. Logically speaking. Do you honestly think a judge is going to give you a house just because you want it? Just because you covet it? But there is no contract for the house. And until there's a contract, there's no legal binding to you being there. You're not supposed to be there. Now get the hell out of the house. Or you're going to go through serious problems legally and financially. And I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a bad guy. You could do things civilly and quietly, or you could do things loudly and not smart. Get out of my house and do it quietly. You're not welcomed. Rev, you want to tell him to get out of your house?
Yeah, that was...
Thank you. Like, he wants you out of the house. You're talking about you don't want to stress out Rev. Don't stress out Rev. But you're taking that man's house from him. You're taking a sick man's house from him. Or trying to, or attempting to, steal a house from a sick man. Let's just take me out of the equation. What are you doing to Rev? What are you doing to Rev? You want to take Rev's house from him. You want to steal it from him. A sick man. Good job at being moral. Good job. And I hope the whole world sees this. God certainly sees it. And you will be held accountable for your greed and your covetousness You're not supposed to lust after another man's house. It's not yours to take. But you took it. And you're still attempting to try to steal it. Rev gave you permission to do nothing. The legal owner of that house, let's just be clear on that. That Rev gave you permission for nothing. You're stealing from him. You're stealing from a man who is a vulnerable adult. And do you honestly think a court, a judge, is going to let you take a house from a man who's vulnerable? Go ahead. Try it.
I am David Attenborough. And this is Todd and Nature. Todd and Nature. Todd and
I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 I sell.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves.
That's right, folks.
Goddamn motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Goddamn motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 Barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling.
Because I'm not going to have the lexicon out there for my name, JWE Revelation News, of having a small fucking dick. I don't. I have a normal size Eastern European slack. I have slack. Shanny, do I hang a bit?
You hang a bit.
Do I flop?
You flop.
See, I got floppage, folks.
Hot damn! Hot damn!
Shanny, you're not a Christian. You're a whore.
I have slack.
Hot damn! Hot damn!
You can't even be honest with yourselves. That's sad.
Because I'm not going to have the lexicon out there for my name, JWE Revelation News, of having a small fucking dick. Small fucking dick.
Jason,
Small fucking dick. Small fucking dick.
he's got bigger feet than you.
But yeah, you have to say that. Like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, just fucking leave it alone. I don't want people to know that.
Jason, chill out.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves.
That's right, folks.
I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling.
Your arguments are stupid.
You're a punk ass bitch!
If we are free, I can go out and kill that motherfucker that I don't like right now.
Your goddamn motherfucking go!
Can you say it? Say it right now for me.
You're evil fucking woman!
So good night, everybody, and fuck off. Fuck off.
Let's just get clear here. It's not me starting this drama, as you say. It's people coming to me.
Oh, shit. Okay, well,
Yeah. This here. Hey, I'm just gonna let this play because I'm still making fucking coffee. So there you go. Actually, we were past this part. I think we were at like 7 minutes. I don't know why I went back to the beginning. We're gonna go to 7 minutes. Here we go.
I know somebody.
You did the same thing to G-Man in his job and threatening his job. You did it to G-Man and threatened his job and made threats against him. What is wrong with you people? It's almost like you're coordinated and attacking people. You enjoy attacking people and harassing them to the point where they are broken down.
Yep.
It's coordinated.
It's that way to me.
But you're not seeing me here crying. I'm standing firm and being a mother and protecting my kids.
Amen.
And yeah, I may seem a little emotional, but I think if you knew what I was going through right now, physically, you'd be a little bit emotional too.
Yeah. That's another thing. Stress.
Stress is not good.
That's right. That's right. Oh, we're so righteous.
I am, G-Man. I've tried to ignore them and I've blocked them, but they keep coming back in stock accounts.
God bless you, G.
And I'll be honest, I gotta wait another week.
Yep. I guess no, we were a little bit further along in this. We were almost half. I think we're about halfway. That's right. We're about halfway.
These people are very toxic. Very toxic. And I encourage all Christians to cut all ties with them because they will eat you up if you let them. They're very condescending and very disgusting people. And no, I don't need mental help. Dalek, you're blocked too. For being upset about the security of my children's lives. That's actually very mentally sane. YouTube needs to do something about this.
So, anybody notice is a little interesting here that she says she doesn't need mental help, even though her and Rev have spoken in the recent past about obtaining mental help. So now here she's blocking people. If you suggest that someone with known mental health issues who routinely hides behind them insists that they don't need help with them. Well, that's funny. How else do you think that you're going to get better if you don't seek treatment for the problem? It's fine in name only, right? That she can hide behind borderline personality disorder, anxiety, depression, in PTSD, insert mental disorder here, right? But if people are like, hey, if you're having such a hard fucking time, why don't you take a break from the internet and go get some actual help? Go do something for yourself. Nope. Not gonna happen.
And these gang stalkers on YouTube.
Gang stalkers.
We really do. They need to do something about this. Because enough is enough of going after people. I would love to just preach the gospel all day long, but when you keep having these people come at you over and over again, what's been going on for 2 weeks straight, and I've been pretty much silent about it.
It's been going on for years.
Well, yeah, but it's increased. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other persons cannot lie.
So, all she's doing is she wants to preach the gospel. Y'all stopping her. I don't know how other people are able to get on the internet. We don't YouTube specifically and just read from the Bible. They somehow managed to do it, but we stopped Shanny. How we stopped her, I don't know. That's a mystery. Mo says she graduated therapy, but not high school. Well, yeah, one was mandatory and the other was not. In her case, so there's that.
Yeah.
Since G-Man went away.
Yeah.
They have to find someone else to pick on. I don't support G-Man. I don't support Drag. I'm not even subscribed to him anymore.
Yeah, we're past this part.
You know, I'm not even subscribed.
I hate when my timestamps get reset. When did the Walmart Toe Sucker get a YouTube channel? Oh, ha 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 ha.
To him.
So legitimate question here. Drag, has she ever preached the gospel? She's read from the Bible. She had there's a series that she does probably I'd say once a year. But she attempts, let me say, she attempts to do this series once a year. It just sort of depends, when she's feeling like it. When she slips into her pious Christian woman persona. She has a series called BTR, Back to Roots. And so anytime you hear her mention BTR or Back to Roots or Back to Roots series, that's a reference to her sitting down and reading the Bible in a monotone voice. Can she effectively read the Bible? No. If by effective you mean not sound like a nervous sixth grader who is just still learning how to read, then or somebody with a at least cursory understanding of biblical hermeneutics and all that kind of shit. No, not at all. Absolutely not. It's her remedial understanding of a book that she can barely read. But she tries. It's all about that effort, right?
You say you don't support G-Man?
No, I don't support Dragnauct. Sorry.
I was going to say, whoa, wait a minute.
Brain fog. No, I don't support Dragnauct. I'm not even subscribed to him. Because I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of hearing my brothers and sisters in Christ just...
She's tired of the drama. She's unsubscribed from me. Fair enough. Has she unsubscribed from G-Man?
going through hell. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the whole thing. You know, people just want to hurt you. They want to cause troubles in your life. They want to get personal with you. You know, and no one should be involved in people like this. Because they're gain stalkers and gain bullies.
Gain stalkers and gain bullies.
Well, that's the bottom line. You know, we can have the great debate community, all that stuff, debate God, no God. That's great. But when you start bringing in children, moms, dads, all that stuff, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's not good.
You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. This is Jason before Shanny had him quit alcohol cold turkey. That's why it sounds a bit different. A little funny, that Rev here, after threatening people in real life, is telling people they need to watch themselves. All right, Rev. All right, bro.
It's not good. I have been living with Shannon for, it's coming up on 3 months. And she is a wonderful, amazing mother.
So you've been living with this chick for 3 months. You've never lived with anyone else ever in your fucking life other than your mother. And you are essentially a hermit. You're a recluse. And so in the 3 months that you decided to take this woman and her kids up, you've also decided in those 3 months that she's a good mother. Sample size of 1. I mean, what else can you say? How the fuck would you know what a good mother is? You didn't even have one. So if we're going based on previous examples, what set a precedent in your life, it ain't looking so good. And so in the 3 months that you've seen this chick not kill her kids, you've come to the decision that she's a great fucking mother. That's amazing. That's fucking wonderful. Oh, man. I'm saying, Drag, how long does it take to decide somebody's a good mother? A while.
Apparently I burned a bridge last night. I'm going to miss making all those videos on my channel talking about horror movies.
Oh, I woke up and I saw some messages. Something about Rickzilla did a stream and there's some mistaken identity or some shit. I have no idea. I went to fuck sleep last night. I have no idea what went on, but I'm sure someone will give me TLDR later. What's going on, Barty Hughes?
Stop it. Enough.
I don't try to hurt anyone.
That's a lie.
Oh my God, there's that Gary Ridgway. I'm in contact with your mother. More to come, Shanny.
Oh. Yeah. Gang stalking.
My mother's an abusive woman.
Her mother was on YouTube making videos about Shanny because Shanny was on YouTube making videos about her mother and other people, so.
You know, have you ever heard her say I love Shanny in any way, shape, or form out of her mouth?
Actually, I have.
No. No, you didn't.
I've never actually heard you like prioritize people other than yourself unless forced. So, I mean, tit for tat.
Please don't. Yelling in your ear.
Please don't yell.
Such a great mother. I got her to admit her kids don't need her on today's stream.
Wait, for real? Did you really get her to admit that? I mean, we all know it. Like she didn't.
Please don't yell.
So if your mommy-in-law's money is gone, seeking to live off your kids' mental issues through the social security system is okay? Screw getting a job.
Oh man. Okay. So. Oh wow. Yeah. That's so because from what I understand, they signed up for Peak, Colorado Peak, or something to do with food stamps and shit like that. I just thought that was interesting given the comments that Jason made on the videos that he has about my welfare grill or my welfare steaks. I didn't know there was such thing as welfare grills or Obama grills and shit like that. When people now looking at them going, hey, why are you signing up for that? I thought y'all balling. Y'all bragging about what'd she say, only peasants drink water when she's drinking Dr. Pepper. I'm like, awesome, like pick a better drink, but okay. And so now y'all got fucking food stamps. Y'all got to sign up for this socialized medicine. Oh man, how the mighty have fallen.
I just want to say God bless you, David Weiser.
Yeah.
He sees it. He gets it.
David Weiser knows. He understands what I'm going through.
Yep.
Did we watch all of this?
Yes. 100%.
He sees how sick these people are in the head.
Yep.
We did watch this.
And
let me skip forward.
You are a good mother.
Malicious slander. And my mother's one of them who's maliciously slandering me. Because that's what she always has done.
Not slander if it's true.
Love you, Will. You're a good man.
Oh yeah, smoke marijuana. That'll solve all my problems. Them who have kids at home.
Did we watch the whole thing?
None of your business. What I'm asking for
to recap
is some just peace and quiet and dignity, and leave me to have a private life and not involve my children in your problems you have with me. If you have a problem with me, take it to me, not involve my children.
So what's interesting about this is that Shanny's the one that brings her kids to the forefront. And as some of you have seen even recently, I say fairly recently, with the incident with a supposed suicide ideation of her kids, she blamed me and Irate Alex because her kid's watching her YouTube channel. Again, that's Shanny. But let me show you something. So, speaking of bringing up
you need
kids,
to keep my name out of your fucking mouth, because all you're doing is...
Okay, there we go. All right. So, who can see the name of this particular video? Here. There we go. Y'all see the name of that particular video? Here. This is all within like the same week, by the way, of her uploading those other 2 videos. Who's bringing up her kid here? That's Shanny. Shanny named the video this. I remember this video, actually. So, her kid actually appears on camera, and you guys could probably see the blurred out, but that's... So, I'm curious, how are you telling people to not include any commentary about your kids, even people who are concerned for the kids' welfare, which a lot of us are, but you're bringing kids on here as a meat shield against criticism? Why does a child need to come on and talk to the people that you don't like on the internet? Is that the hallmark of a good mother? I don't need to do that. My 9-year-old doesn't need to fight my online battles. Why does yours need to come on here and do shit? That's always sort of bothered me, but Shanny doesn't give a shit about anybody but herself. If she can throw the kids on her bus, she'll do that too.
Okay. There are rumors and lies going around with me about my kids. About my kids. You want to say hi, Will?
I'm gonna skip past the kids if she shows them on camera.
I wasn't even
Soda school.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. See, this is what I was afraid of. She puts I didn't realize this video, the kids are on camera too. So let me skip. Like, this is fucking stupid. Leave my kids alone. Here's 2 videos where I'm using them as a meat shield against criticism. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see if we can get this fixed. There we go. Okay. It looks like the rest of the video is okay. Alright.
Run. Like, even when we're good, we get something for the good stuff.
Absolutely.
Like a piece of chocolate.
Point is, you guys need to stop this.
Yeah, you guys really do need to.
You do.
You do.
Because I've blocked.
So why do you need your kid there echoing what you're saying, Shanny? That in the years that I've been doing this, you never heard my kid sitting here parroting what I'm saying. It sounds like here, a little bit of irony, the person who's bringing their kid into the fold seems to be the parent. Not anyone else. No one else told your kid to come out here and do all this. No one told you to go live. No one told you to do this. But we hear from Jason, the guy who knows all, that Shanny's a good mother. This isn't the hallmark of a good parent. If you have identified that there is an environment that is not conducive towards easy living, right? Or there's something that may be detrimental to people, why would you put your kids in it? Why would a parent do that? That doesn't make any sense. If you already say these people are dangerous, why are you then purposely exposing your kid to them? If that's the case, unless you're just bullshitting people and making stuff up, and you have a simpleton next to you to also parrot whatever the fuck you say. That's the sad and hilarious part about Shanny. She is manipulating the kids. She does it. She does it regularly, actually. She does it. And it's something that she has gotten pushback on. A lot of pushback. Sometimes people, maybe they make some comments that are over the edge concerning kids. Yes, I've heard some of them. I've even made a video saying, hey, people telling Shanny she's going to kill her kids, that's a little bit out there. People shouldn't be saying that kind of shit. There's a video on my channel where I'm in the car and I'm talking about it, but that's fine. But compare the last video, well, a recap of the last video, to what you see here. I had to skip past like a 2/3 of the video just so I could get the kid out of frame. But you see, the purpose of the kids here is not to raise them, love them, is to use them in your online battle. It's not enough that she's already lost these kids to the court twice over, right? They still got some usage as far as she's concerned. But the proof is in the pudding. Why does your kid need to be on camera doing this shit? Why were you trying to put your kid on camera when he supposedly was suffering from suicidal ideation? Here, come tell him what you feel. Why? Why? For what? As a parent, why would you expose your kid to people who you claim are dangerous? That doesn't make any sense.
Most of you guys who do this to me. I've blocked most of you guys who do this to me. And you keep making sock accounts and keep harassing me. You go and put these rumors on. And I'm eventually not going to have any choice but to take legal action against you guys.
Does this sound familiar to anybody? Does legal action, does that sound familiar?
My husband said it in his video. He knows someone who can find you.
Yeah.
Didn't they just talk about in the last video about not getting involved in people's real life? Real weird how in one video, within the same week, they make a claim and then contradict them.
Please don't yell.
I need my kids' welfare money. Smoking dope all day on video is expensive.
You just don't understand, David. When you have a certain lifestyle, other people have to make sacrifices in order for you to live that lifestyle. You don't understand, David. If you emulate them, you'll know. Then you'll come to accept their way of life.
Not for violence, but to get your name. To get your name and your address so we can take legal action against you.
Still waiting. I'm supposed to be getting sued for to the tune of 50,000. Yeah, something about 50,000. I'm still waiting. I actually went and checked the mail yesterday. Actually, so where's my lawsuit? Excuse me, my lawsuit. We just checked the mail. I got a package there. Some bullshit for my son, but I got this. This was. Yeah, this is energy bill. This is VA stuff here. Y'all could probably see if it's not. There you go. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, VA stuff. Where's my lawsuit? I'm still waiting for my lawsuit. I'm still waiting to get sued for $50,000. I've been talking about all you clowns. Where's my lawsuit? Please, with what money? That's what I really want to know. With what fucking money? Please, by all means. By all means. Matter of fact, crowdfund it. Crowdfund the lawsuit so I can laugh at you.
Yeah.
Because it's not right. It's stalking. It's interrogation.
It's stalking, says the person who just said that she has a guy that can find you in real life. Okay.
And it's intimidating to do that to someone who's done nothing wrong.
Yeah,
nothing wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, why do they want us to get taken away? I don't know. So, because they think we're...
Now, y'all can probably hear the child in the background asking why do they want us to get taken away. Where would a child hear that from? There's only two sources. The child's been watching some YouTube video from whoever Shanny's talking to here, or Shanny. Why would Shanny tell her kids that? Because these kids watch her channel. They really didn't pop up on anyone else's channel. As far as I remember, they didn't. But they were always sort of cognizant of when their mom was online. They can hear her, and they always know her channel. It's the same shit, Shanny for Christ, or Shanny is me, which you can find a link to it on Shanny for Christ. Why would she tell her kids that? Why would the youngest, the one that's you know, he's a little mentally handicapped, why would she worry that child like that? What does a child have to do with some random fucking claim or allegation that they're going to be taken away, whatever. If it's some stupid fucking troll trying to fuck with Shanny, which happens, why would Shanny tell that to that child? Is that, again, the hallmark of a good mother? Do I tell my son all the stupid shit that every fucking tard says to me? No. Why would I worry my child with stupid shit from stupid people? But listen to Rev. That's a good mother. I've been with her for 3 months. Y'all been cheating. Well, she's been cheating technically for 5 years while she was married. You're the last person, sir. The very last person anybody should listen to for good judges of character. Any assessment of anyone's character. You are the last person, Rev. You are not a person of good character. So why the fuck would people listen to you when you helped her cheat on her previous marriage? Huh? I'm still waiting, Rev, on an explanation as to why anybody should be cordial to a bitch-ass motherfucker like you. Please help me understand that. When she and you both admitted it a few times that y'all were cheating all throughout her marriage. That you were on the other end of that phone with her for hours. And y'all wasn't just talking about Bible goodness. So, what makes you think that you know what a good mother looks like if you didn't even have one? What makes you think that she's a good mother? She's already had the kids taken away twice. All the facts that people have acquired from Shanny and her mom indicate something a little different than what you're saying. It's almost like there's a personal bias there. Almost.
You guys are bad parents and they want us to be taken away because, well, they think you guys are bad parents.
Yeah, but how would they know I'm a bad parent? They don't live with me.
Exactly.
Maybe they see videos.
How would people know she's a bad parent?
It's enough.
The fact that you're exposing your kids to this makes you a bad parent, Shanny.
I love my sons.
Yes, you do.
Press X to doubt.
Also, if you guys could stop, yes, please stop it. These bullies. Yeah, there are bullies.
And you see how they're affecting little Zach there.
What?
They're affecting you with this stuff because they're attacking your mom. They're affecting you.
With what?
You're getting upset over it too.
Yeah.
I am getting upset.
You would never want to be away from your mother, right, Zach?
Yes. There ain't one time, 2 times. The first time when you got at the beginning when I was born, and the second time when you were with Chris. Yeah, those are the 2 times.
What?
Do you remember a long time ago we were with Cindy and Dean?
Yeah, that was stupid. That wasn't because I was a bad parent.
That was.
I needed some time to go through therapy.
Wait, what did you just tell the child, Shanny? What was that?
But that's fine.
Do you remember a long time ago we were with Cindy and Dean?
Yeah, that was stupid. That wasn't because I was a bad parent.
That was.
I needed some time to go through therapy. But that's fine.
And the second time.
The Chris thing,
Now, do y'all hear what the child is bringing up? Who here in the chat heard what that child mentioned the first time and the second time? Who here heard what that child's saying? And she has to now answer and give an explanation to the child as to what went on with her. I can play that again. How many of y'all heard that? And she's telling people how great of a mother she is. But you hear what the kid's recounting. You hear what the kid is literally telling her. The fact that that child has that memory shows that you're a bad fucking parent. Let me just get that out there. If he can get on screen and recount some of those tales, that's not good. I'll play it again. See if I can get some closed captioning.
That was stupid. So he knows someone who can find you.
Yeah.
Address. Because it's not.
Please don't yell.
Is that the kid that Rev talked it down to in David Buster's? Parents on the year here.
Yeah, so that was the kid that he was getting a little testy with for the behavior. He was talking to Will, but the youngest was who Rev was pissed off at, because the oldest had to say, "Look, y'all ain't got no friends. Well, how are we supposed to make friends?" That's so, yeah, great parenting skills, yeah, on display.
Yeah. Why do they want us to get taken away? I don't know. So, because they think you guys are bad parents and they want us to be taken away because, well,
I'm turning it up so y'all can hear it.
Yeah, but how would they know I'm a bad parent? They don't live with me.
Exactly.
Maybe they see videos.
It's enough.
You heard the kid, maybe they see videos.
I love my sons.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Also, if you guys could stop, yes, please stop it. These bullies. Yeah, there are bullies.
And you see how they're affecting little Zach there.
What?
They're affecting you with this stuff because they're attacking your mom.
They're affecting you because they're attacking your mom. In the almost 10 years I've been on the internet, I've been doing this. My son has never suffered from anybody that I've been engaging with on the internet. That's never happened. Ever. Somehow, some of us are able to separate the nonsense that happens on YouTube and our fucking family and our kids and shit. Like, it's like you think about what Rev is telling the child here. You think about that. Well, Rev, if you are admitting that there's stuff on the internet that your wife is doing that's affecting the child, that's a failure on both of y'all's parts. As a supposed man of the house, why don't you fucking do something about it other than sit and cry and complain? Amazingly, who else, whose kids? Raise your hand in the chat if your kids have been affected by bad people on the internet. I'm at a loss.
They're affecting you.
With what?
You're getting upset over it too.
Yeah.
I am getting upset.
You would never want to be with.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other persons cannot lie.
The children formerly known as Von Heltons said, "Daddy used to use us to shield himself like this." I bet. And I hope you all have a better time with mommy and grandma in Alabama, which it's Alabama, so it's better than Von Helton's trailer. So.
Your mother, right, Zach?
Yes. There ain't one time, 2 times. The first time when you got at the beginning when I was born, and the second time when you were with Chris. Yeah, those are the 2 times.
So the kid is recounting when they got taken away. So the boy is saying, yeah, we got taken away when I was born, which... How would the kid know about what happened when he was born? Y'all take a big guess on that one. And then he recounts the time with Chris where they got taken away. Chris helped Shanny get them back, right? Part of the deal was when Chris married Shanny initially. This is the second husband. Chris was doing that to help her get her kids back. She was already getting them taken away before they were actually married. right? They were talking, they were an item, essentially. But Shanny married Chris in order to show the court, hey, I got a stable household and income and all that good shit. Can I get my fucking kids back? And then that's also with the infamous incident where Shanny was kicking and screaming and fucking on the courtroom floor. So, because they didn't get her kids back. She didn't get them back initially.
What?
Do you remember a long time ago where we were Cindy and Dean?
Yeah, that was stupid. That wasn't because I was a bad parent.
That wasn't because she was a bad parent. That wasn't at all. The kids recounting when they got taken away, but Shanny's already told them that's not because she's a bad parent, because they don't take away kids from bad parents. They take away from good parents.
I needed some time to go through therapy, but that's fine.
And the second time...
The Chris thing, he purposely set me up.
So, the first time, she just needed some time away. This is what Shanny's telling the kids. That's the reason why they got taken away. The first and second time. Mommy just needed time for therapy. That's why you guys got sent. No, that's partially true. But what caused that, right? Why did you need therapy? Why did the kids need to be taken away in order for you to obtain therapy? You're drawing the cart before the horse. Isn't there something that you did?
Please don't. Yelling in your ear. Please don't yell.
My goal has always been to give my children a childhood that they don't have to recover from. This breaks my heart.
I know, and that's the sad part that some of us forget with Shanny, is that there are two kids. They're getting older now, but those kids are going to need some serious therapy. You hear this child recounting these tales, and then Shanny gaslighting them, tell them what she thinks happened. If y'all don't realize, the first time that the kids got taken away, come to find out, when CPS came in to sort of investigate what was going on, Shanny had all her sex toys and shit down on the floor next to the kids. Big old dildos and shit. If y'all did not know that. I found that out later. You can probably guess where I found that out, but yeah. If y'all did not know that. Great parent. Great parent.
Yeah.
And you weren't taken away by the state for that either.
Good.
No.
So Chris, the second time Chris set her up, that's why the kids got taken away. And she had to go bye-bye.
No, wait, when we didn't get to see you for 3 days.
Oh, look at Hannah. Can you not involve your kids over internet drama?
There we go. There we go. So the people harassing...
Yelling in your ear. Please don't yell.
Just tell the kid to shut up. He is just a future welfare check. Know your place in that house, kid.
David, kid's walking around here like he owns the place. Y'all remember Rev said that? The kid, he's just walking around like he owns the place. Hey, look, they serve a purpose. This is their purpose, right? You were watching here. You just heard someone, Hannibal, friend of mine, tell Shanny, quit involving your kids in this. Stop involving your kids in online drama. Same thing everybody else here is thinking. When you hear Rev talk about the harassment that Shanny has gone through for years, this is what he's talking about. People telling her, quit bringing your kids on camera. Quit doing this to them. Stop it. Stop it. That's the harassment. People telling her to stop involving her fucking kids and to go take care of them and to go get her help. That's the harassment, folks. She's reading off the comments and telling you that this is what she's suffered through from years. For years, people have told her to take care of her fucking family and herself. Terrible. Awful people. All of you who do that. All of you should be ashamed. Shanny's even gone so far as to say, if you are concerned about her kids, which, listening to this you should be, then you're a pedophile now.
You other person said nah.
Is this the kid she threatened to punch on cam? I believe so. I have to go back and actually listen. I believe this is the kid. I believe so. Could have been the other one. Could have been Will. Don't know. Don't know. You don't actually see him. I think you hear him for a second, but you don't actually see him.
No, this is a little bit more than internet drama, Hannah. This is actual harassment of people threatening to call CPS on me. Yeah. People saying I'm a bad parent.
Why would they ever come to that conclusion, I wonder?
Yeah.
This is a different thing, okay? This is taking things to a personal level, okay? This has nothing to do with internet drama. This is the internet. People say crap all the time. Hannah, would you like people saying shit about your kids?
Right.
Would you like that?
Oh, I remember that. That's Hannah. What?
Hannah Zubby.
Right. Okay.
Would you like being constantly attacked and threatened over things you didn't even do?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So people make videos and claim that you did stuff that you didn't even do. Well, welcome to the internet. Like, I don't know what to tell you. People still make videos about me, claiming all types of shit, and I pick and choose what I want to respond to. I'm not obligated to respond to shit, but if you listen to her, it's almost like she there is an obligation there. You see where her priorities are. You see where. And you see what she's calling this criticism. People saying, hey, go take care of yourself and your kids. Well, that's harassment. It is? Really?
It's personally attacking me. It's taking my kids into account. It's attacking my children. And if I need to prove that I'm a good mom by showing my interactions with my children, I can do that. This is my YouTube channel.
Let me show you my face and see how I look.
No.
Well,
no.
Is it right? Is it right, Hannah? Do you see me involving kids in it, though? Hannah, go fuck yourself. I'm tired of your shit.
So, this is a perfect example of what Shanny and Rev want on their channel. At any given time, they want people to kiss their ass. The only thing that a person can say in a chat like this is, you're so right, Shanny. Rev, you had a great point. I absolutely fucking agree with you. Not, hey, maybe y'all need to take that child and keep him off the fucking internet if you don't want people talking about him. Maybe you should stop involving the kid, so maybe he wouldn't get stressed out. Maybe he wouldn't know about any of this if you shut your fucking mouth and keep the kids out of it. Maybe if you actually be a parent, none of this stuff would happen. Just saying. People telling you to go take care of your family is not harassment. But you see where the narrative came from. This is back in May of 2018. This is where where your gang stalker harassment lawsuit, this is where a lot of it started. TW gang, what's going on, man? So, when people do not give in, do not acquiesce to her and Rev's bullshit, they lash out. They lash out. That's the only thing they can do.
Block?
Yes, I am.
Good. Yeah. She deserves to be blocked.
No.
I am a mother who loves my children, and my children love me.
Okay, just because someone has bred you doesn't make you a mother. It takes more than laying on your back to be a mother. I'm just tell you right now. Just say there's plenty of women out there who are popping out kids and don't take care of them, calling themselves a mother. Being a mother takes time and dedication. It takes selflessness. It takes a lot of shit that, frankly, a lot of people don't have. Just saying. There are breeders and then there are mothers. You don't fit in one of those categories.
I have a right to defend myself, and I am tired of these people bullying me over and over and over again and threatening me over things that never happened. And I will start taking legal action.
She will in 3 years.
And don't think that I won't. Don't think I won't take legal action.
Here come those lawsuits.
Ugh. And I shouldn't be getting upset, and I shouldn't be getting stressed right now. Or do you want something bad to happen to me?
Here it is. We always get to this point. Eventually, we get to the point. All of you giving me criticism and calling out my bad behavior and my lies, it's affecting me. Don't you know when you call me a liar, that hurts my heart? Not the adipose tissue around it. Not the fact that I am sedentary 99% of the time, but you all are hurting my health. It's me, my husband, DoorDash, and the internet. It's all I need in my life. And all of you are giving me grief. I'm getting heart palpitations. I can't breathe. I can barely walk and stand up because of you people. It's all your fault.
Is that what you want? You want bad stuff to happen to me? You want bad stuff to happen to my family? You want to make it personal all the time, just so you guys can have your little laughs, your little cheap jokes and cheap laughs, so you can feel better about what kind of people you are. It's not right what you're doing. I'm trying to be happy with my life. My kids suffer no abuse of any kind.
Then why they get taken away twice? Why? If they didn't suffer any... Okay. Neglect is still abuse.
None. And my kids, they'll keep saying it till the day they die.
Yeah, kids will say what you fucking tell them to say. If I tell my son that a coffee cup is called a Duthamaflu, then he's going to call the coffee cup a Duthamaflu because I fucking told him to say it. People can hear you coaching the kids. Like, you can coach and manipulate children, Shanny, not adults. Sorry. Well, excuse me. Most adults. You did do that with Rev. I can't say that it doesn't work on adults. It does. Very limited capacity.
I know you would.
That's the other boy. We're getting all the kids into it now.
Mother of the Year. Yeah, you go away too.
You caught the
and I don't need to take a short break on YouTube because these are the actions of other people that I'm saying.
Can't take this shit no more, man. We'll have a good time.
I have a right to stick up for myself. I have a right to show how I interact with my children. There are plenty of YouTube pages where you see parents interacting with their children.
Yes, those are kid-friendly pages, and I watch because my kid watches them, and they are centered around the children. They primarily feature the children, and obviously being directed by the adult, but it's a kid-centered channel, right? And when COPPA came out, Nate Brody did a wonderful video distinguishing what a video is that's just so happens to feature a child, or I should say contain a child, and then that a channel like that versus one that features children. Like this video is, or excuse me, this whole channel centered around kid stuff, like reviewing toys and kid game like Roblox and shit like that. There's a bit of a difference there. Shanny, your channel was adult oriented because of its content. You just so happen to throw the kids in there when it's convenient to you. There's a huge difference between that. But Shanny doesn't seem to understand. She conflates it. It's whatever she can do to build a flak wall so nobody can criticize her. Because that's all this is. That's all that this is her trying to build a flak wall and protect herself from people who have eyes and ears.
Plenty. So keep up with the threats. But we will find you and we will prosecute you.
That sounds like a threat to me. Sounds like a legal threat.
Remember?
Please don't yell.
William, get on camera and tell all the mean people on the internet about how much you want to commit suicide so I can tweet at Shane Dawson later.
Now, some of you who just listened to that super chat are like, what the fuck? That actually happened. That's Wilson's not joking. That actually happened. Supposedly while her kid was in the hospital, suicidal ideation, she was bored, went home and started playing video games, and then went on Twitter and was telling people how bored she was. Yup. Still got screenshots from that one. That was awkward. That was real. And then people in her chat called her out. It's like, hold on, isn't your kid in the fuck? Why are you home? Why aren't you with your fucking kid? Oh no, Jason's with him. He's fine. So you're just bored now, right? That just, yeah, his usefulness is used up. That was sad. That, if y'all missed that part of the last year's saga, that was really sad. Incredibly fucking sad.
Who I'm married to. Yes, it is a threat. It's a promise I will take legal action against.
So threats are okay if it's Shanny and Rev making the threats. Gotcha.
These people. Like, I have every right to take legal action against these people. And you know what? That's not threatening their life or their well-being. It's me protecting my rights. Just remember that.
All right, so this video has come to an end. Oops, waiting for it to do that. All right. So I wanted to let's go back here. Let's go back. So I wanted people to really see what Shanny was doing after she had moved out. We'll say that she moved out of her parents' place with the help of the police, and is it not fucking working? Okay, after she had moved out of her parents' place with the help of the police, because hey, one of the boys was like, "Grandma's trying to kill us." Moved into a hotel. Right, this is around New Year's, around Christmas, New Year time. And so Shanny was staying up in a hotel, paid for by, guess what? Her manlet. He said, well, fuck it. Why am I paying for a hotel? She's single. Let me just take her and her kids. You know, Project Pat says something very wise. You know, don't save them. They don't want to be saved. But he didn't listen. And so Shanny stayed with Rev for a few months, 3 months at that time. So, May. So, okay. So around the end of, we'll roughly say around the end of February, Shanny moved in with Rev, stayed with him for a few months, and then people were like, "Oh shit, she's happy now." She should be happy, but then we get these videos. Then we're getting all types of videos.
Please don't. Yelling in your ear. Please don't yell.
She just wants to be left alone to smoke her bong all day. No kid's job. Husband unless he pays the bills and provides food and lame stud service.
You say lame stud service? That is the best way. That is the best way I've heard Rev's lack of stroke game. That, you know what? Lame stud service. Okay. If you look in the fridge, you'll find. Okay. Hold on. Someone was looking for reagents, and they're in the refrigerator, labeled. But anyway, Shanny was not happy. All of us thought she was happy, but she was not. Well, say, Drag, how the fuck did y'all know whether Shanny was happy or not? How did any of y'all know what was going on? her, she went live. Shitting on people, putting the kids on camera, trying to call out people. She got backlash. People started noticing, man, fucking looks like y'all live in goddamn squalor. You're hearing some of the shit the kids are saying. You hear shit Shanny's saying. And at some point, someone may or may not have made a joke or a comment about, you know what, CPS would have a field day, you know, looking at these videos. So when you communicate to Shanny, making flippant comments isn't always the best thing, because this just so happens to be a person that is looking for victimhood. There never has to be any real threat of any kind. She will misconstrue things purposely. That's Shanny's personality. That's why her family's disowned her. It's because she will take mundane things that are fairly innocuous comments, doesn't matter, and she will turn them into an attack because she thrives on that. That is her personality. That's why her sisters and family won't talk to her. That's why she has no long-term friends. It's because she attacks everybody. 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 She has to bring misery to people. She can't last. Because if people are around her or have access to her, she has access to them, and they're not miserable like her, she's not happy. It's the only time when she's only attacked, when she feels like she has a group of people behind her, or just even a few. That's when she feels the best. She's riding that wave. And then once that wave crashes against the rocks, she becomes a victim, because how dare you? Don't you know she has a mental illness? Didn't you realize that from her behavior? How dare you? Not only should you not have commented and disagreed with her and criticized her when she was displaying said behavior, when she was attacking people and giving her critiques, but you should not, after the fact, after she's relented, finally, because guess what? She suffers. She's the only person who suffers, in fact. She suffers the most out of anyone who's ever suffered. But when she can't get enough victimhood, you have to imagine, seems to be an upper limit as to what she can garner herself. What does she do? Time to enlist help. Who better help? Who better, honestly, who better to help her with this other than Tiny Meat Shields?
Because all you're doing is speaking lies about my life. Lies. While seeding little points of truth in it. It's none of your fucking business what I do with my life. It's absolutely none of your fucking business. You're spreading around that I'm a drunk, that I do smoke in the house, but because I can, I'm free to. There's nothing illegal about it. I don't do it around my children. I just do it in the house. Oh.
Well, it turns out she was actually smoking around the kids. That David Anthony can tell you that's something he and I and quite a few others had a whole panel about the fact that Shanny and Rev were both smoking around kids. And how do we know? We have eyes. We can see them smoking and talking to the kids, calling the kids in the room as they're actively smoking.
Oh, the fuck well. That's my fucking life. And I haven't smoked for fucking days, so I'm irritable as shit. You're talking about me jumping from man to man over the internet. I do believe there was one period where I was talking to G-Man. Nothing came out of it, by the way. Nothing.
And
there was just Jason. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a bunch of men.
There was also Scott Positively Godless. Did anybody notice he left him out? Yep. There was also Scott. In the drunk video where she was downstairs, the mom was in the video. Remember that? She was mentioning who she wanted to go on dates with. Positively Godless. Scott. Not the Scott that's in the chat now, but a different one. His name got brought up. And according to Shanny's mother, There was also another guy, a local guy, that she was interested in. So no, there were a few guys. There were definitely a few. But that's not what's important. I don't think that was the point that people were making. The point that people were making was that you were cheating on your ex-husband and left him for Rev. That's the point that people were making, jumping from guy to guy. You know what? Live your best whole life. There's plenty of holes in my chat right now. The issue is that you were being... how can I... There was a nice way to say that. You were committing infidelity, excuse me. You were committing infidelity and admitted it. Instead, it had been going on for years. And then Rev got on and admitted it. It said, oh, I talked to Chris. So Chris knew. And by Chris's own admission, yes, there was a conversation where things were brought to life. It's like, hey, not brought to life, brought to light. And Chris understood what was going on. Chris knew that there was something between Shanny and Rev. He was well aware. Everybody was aware, but they pressed on. Shanny still being disloyal. Rev not giving a shit, blaming the alcohol or his dead mommy or whoever else he wants to fucking blame other than himself. If you're holding the chat, I'm not going to call you out today. But that's not what people were saying. People were pointing out the infidelity. And then the lies to cover it up, as if we didn't hear her say the shit herself. Like everyone already knew based on... Because you have to keep in mind, the video that you guys watched earlier in the series, where she's making these very public statements toward... with overtures towards Rev, they're very flirtatious, and Shanny's not real good at subtlety at all. It's subtle as a rhinoceros in a china shop. So it's pretty obvious to all of us. And it was always talked about. It's like, ain't this bitch married? I guess you don't care. So now when she is with Rev and people are like, look, you look, you fucking Xerox your pussy to him, and now you're officially here. Fine. Why don't you move on and be happy like you kept saying that you were going to be happy? She still has it. She still has to come online and cause drama. And then gets mad when people call her out.
So you need to shut your fucking mouth about that shit. As for me drinking, I haven't drank anything for days, and when I did drink, it was on the occasional point. It wasn't on a constant stream of drinking, despite what people think. And I'm so fucking tired of that fucking bullshit lie about me. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
You're sitting there drinking coffee, and people in your live stream are saying you're drunk. It's insane.
I know, I'm drinking coffee. I must be.
So the reason why some people thought that she continued drinking is because she's sitting next to a drunk. This stage, at this point, this is what, May... This was uploaded May 20th. I think these all got uploaded. Okay, yeah, originally streamed May 19th. Yeah, there we go. So this was May 19th, 2018. She's sitting next to a drunk. At this point in time, Rev hadn't quit alcohol cold turkey. That happened like right as they were moving to college, because with the first apartment, that's when Rev really started freaking out and having seizures and shit. So at this point, he's still a drunk. Before Shanny moved in with Rev, she was getting drunk every night. We actually saw some of that on the previous videos, not the last one, not the one before that, but before that, we saw a bit of her excessive drinking. Just a bit, or I should say the aftermath of it. But there was quite a few BTRs that I remember, the Back to Root series, where she would get pissed drunk and start trying to read from the Bible. Raise your hand in the chat if you remember watching her get drunk and reading the Bible, attempting to read the Bible, which people pointed out the irony, but that's why people were like, bitch, you still drinking. More than likely. Could she have been? She might have slowed down. I think she did. After noticing how much he drinks, I bet she did slow down. So one of us got to stay sober.
Be drunk drinking this. I'm so drunk drinking this.
Mm-hmm. It's insane. People need to leave you the hell alone. It's enough of this crap. And I don't want to hear this crap. Oh, I'm doing this because I love you, blah, blah, blah. No. It's obvious. This stuff has been going on for years. And it's time it stops. For real.
Now, mind you, Jason said this stuff has been going on for years. We saw in the last video that what he's talking about are people coming to Shanny saying, you need to take a break. Get your kids off camera. Get yourself together. That's what he's talking about. People giving her cogent advice to be a goddamn adult. That's what Jason's talking about. But there's a reason why Jason doesn't like the idea of people coming and saying, hey, you know what? It's a care trolling. There's a name for it now. I can't remember what it is. But some of Jason's buddies were concerned about him in a very similar way and had him 5150. That's why he doesn't like that. If y'all didn't know, because you see, there's a little bit of animus he had, just a little bit of aggression in his voice when he said that. That's why. Some of his friends had him locked up for a little bit because he was drinking and talking crazy, talking about guns and shooting and shit. Big red flag. So, no. Somebody's trying to tag me. If Rev could recognize and call her out on her behavior before they got together, why did he encourage her crap after they got together? He's so concerned trolling. That's the name of the thing. Thank you. So, if Rev could recognize and call her out on her behavior before they got together, why did he encourage her crap after they got together? Now, let me address this the best way possible, because I agree with you that he could call out her behavior, but not in the sense that you may be talking about. Rev called her out when he felt she was pushing boundaries with him. When she would go off and attack Fiona Robertson, she'd go off and attack me, she'd go off and attack this person, that person, he didn't say shit. Because she's always justified in anything that she does. Most things. But with the exception of things that are close to Rev and his personal convictions. That's the difference. I'll give you a perfect example. When Shanny was jumping on board just recently of the drag committed stolen valor thing, you notice that Rev, if you might not have noticed, Rev uploaded a video really quickly saying, I don't agree with any of that. I don't think drag ever committed stolen valor. I don't think he made up anything about his service. That's not me, that's other people. And then that was it. And he shut that off. Shanny had the complete opposite opinion. She was diametrically opposed to him completely. And that's rare because Shanny is now bumping up against his personal convictions. So one of his personal convictions has to do with military service. Right? So that's a no-go area for him. Big no-go area. But when it comes to damn near anything else, he doesn't care. When it comes to, racially, he'll lie. When it comes to just anything in general, I would say that could be defamatory, that's not touching one of those areas, like military service, he doesn't care. He honestly doesn't care. And that's why he has his CYA policy.
Yelling in your ear. Please don't yell.
The main issue is not that they do the acts. They deny doing them when there is video proof, then accuse others of doing the same acts.
And that's a great point, David Anthony. That's a wonderful fucking point. I'm not so interested in the fact that they do lolsy shit. I do lolsy shit. I say lolsy shit, right? That's not a huge deal. When there's video evidence that they have said X, Y, and Z, they claim that they never did. And I specifically look for that too. I'll give you a recent example. When Rev and Shanny are telling people that I uploaded their porn to Pornhub, when we have video of them saying they uploaded it, right? And I told people, don't correct them. Don't say anything. Let them keep saying it because I'm going to bring it up later. I'm going to show people at a later date that here's Rev and Shanny lying again. Here's the background here, and it's funny because somebody mentioned it, and Shanny, you can see the reflection that she was on Pornhub deleting her account because after the guy mentioned it, because I told people, I said, she's deleting it right now. Look at her glasses. You can see the background because the same background, the heart, the black and red hearts and shit like that, is the same background she had on her computer. Same exact background, and you can see it. So, stuff like that. When they get caught in these lies, that's the best part. And that's why I love them as part of my fucking Los Cal menagerie.
It stresses you out. I know it does. You're sitting there looking at these comments, you're like, you know?
Yeah, it's all fucking lies about me.
I know.
And if I did drink...
Did y'all catch that? She's looking at these comments and getting stressed.
Why is it any of your
It's stuff like that that I listen for. Because now he's telling me how to get to her.
fucking business anyway?
None of their business.
None. You act like you know me, but you don't know me. No one here actually knows me. Angry Drunk Parents of the Year. I'm not even drinking. I haven't touched a drink for days. When was the last time I drank?
Like, well,
It said parents, so you haven't been drinking, but Rev has.
since we contemplate, I guess what, 4 days ago? At least that.
No, not even 4 days ago.
At least 4 days ago.
No, it wasn't 4 days ago. It was more than that.
No, I'm saying at least 4 days.
Yeah.
Great communication here between these two.
At least. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was, what was it, Mother's Day when I had a drink?
Yeah. You had a drink for Mother's Day, yeah. When we went to the Roadhouse or whatever it was, wherever we went.
No, the Roadhouse was for
Whatever.
Zachary's birthday.
Whatever. The point
That
is,
was May 6th.
whatever. The point is no.
Again, great communication with somebody you love.
You have not been drinking recently. And you got people in the live stream saying
No.
you are, and it's crap.
It's ridiculous.
I'm going to end
I
this
know.
soon.
May 6th. That was how many days ago? 13 days ago was my last drink. I'm such an alcoholic. Going to a restaurant and having a drink. I'm such an alcoholic. Horrible, horrible alcoholic. Fucking ridiculous. People are fucking idiots.
I agree, Shanny. I agree.
And I haven't smoked for days now. For days. Even though I want to, I haven't.
Right, so, yeah, let's go ahead and actually end it here. About 5 minutes in. So, she always says her kid's name. She already brings them on fucking camera, too. I think the reason why Shanny was abstaining at this point is because I believe she had another pregnancy scare. So, I could be wrong about that, but I want to say around this time, she had another pregnancy scare. Yeah, there was one. There was one, because I remember coming back from a trip that me and the wife were taking. And I remember her talking about it. Yeah, there was a pregnancy scare around this time. So, that more than likely is why she's abstaining. But anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to be up at the lab about an hour. And I'm going to talk to my wife person. If y'all did not know, yesterday was Mrs. Drag's birthday. It's also International Women's Day. Hey. So, we stayed at home and watched, well, I had to go do stuff at school for a bit. But we stayed at home and ate Jersey Mike's. If y'all watch Rev News' mukbang of Jersey Mike's, it's actually pretty good. Jersey Mike's is pretty good. I don't care for Subway anymore. I like Jersey Mike's. But so thanks, Rev, for that suggestion. Yeah, so we've been watching Game of Thrones. We're almost done with season 3, and that's what we do. So that's that. And if y'all wondering what I gave her for her birthday, $50. There you go. Get $50. Can she still get pregnant? No, thankfully, no. Hopefully not. No, according to her, she can't. But no. Anyway, later.
He has done a lot of things to me. So no,
I don't regret calling him that word, because any man, I don't care what skin color you are, any person who tries to steal your house and your home is a fucking nigger.
Fucking four little fucking thug bitches.
I love black people.
Fucking thug bitches.
I love black people.
And they said something they didn't like, it was automatically that fucking nigger.
I love black people.
Black Lives Matter.
I love black people.
Black Lives Matter.
I love black people.
Well, these Black Lives Matter, they did take a kneel peacefully, and you didn't fucking listen to them. Is there lingering racism in me? Maybe. I'm with Ice Cube. Yeah. I'm with Ice-T. Yeah. I'm with Snoop Dogg.
I love black people.
Yeah. You want me to feel good about black people after being robbed?
I love black people.
Yeah. The fuck you are, it just came out.
Because I'm not a racist, I love black people.
Yeah.
I'll be fucking racist all day long. Because I'm not a racist, I love black people.
Yeah. But it's okay for them to call me a white nigger.
Because I'm not a racist, I love black people.
Yeah. They think what they do, they can get away with because they're black.
I love black people.
Yeah. Go fuck yourselves, all of you.
Because I'm not a racist, I love black people.
Yeah. I don't owe you shit, nigger.
Yes, you do. I love black people.
Fucking thug bitches.
I love black people.
Fucking thug bitches.
I love black people.
And they said something they didn't like, it was automatically that fucking nigger.
I love black people.
Black Lives Matter.
I love black people.
Black Lives Matter.
I love black people.
Well, these Black Lives Matter, they did take a kneel peacefully, and you didn't fucking listen to them. Is there lingering racism in me? Maybe.
I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger. Like a major Niger. You can derive what word I'm saying without saying it.
White nigger. Call me a white nigger.
I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger. Like a major Niger. I'm part Nigerian, which is where we get the N-word. So does that give me clout in the community? I'm just reporting facts, folks. That's all I'm doing. I'm like Alex Jones reporting facts. I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger. Like a major Niger. Like when you accept Jesus, it changes your DNA. I believe that.
What the fuck is so interesting about Michelle Obama, and what the fuck did she do in the White House that made her so great anyway? And is it because that's the only greatness she has is she's black, and you want to try to be in the cool, I'm not racist card game? I'm not racist card game.
See if I don't want to say her entire life because she was a beautiful child. You know, I mean, she really was a very beautiful child and happy girl. She used to sing and she dreamed of going to Paris. And I noticed the picture in the back of the Eiffel Tower. And that reminds me of Shannon, the little Shannon, when my daughter. But something happened along the way. I know what happened. I think you know what happened, Chris, to her. And it you know, it was unfortunate that she went through what she went through when she was 16 years old, but it somehow changed her. And ever since then, she has blamed everybody else for all the screw-ups that she makes in her life. She uses it as an excuse that, except when it comes to what happened when she was 16 years old. And I'm not going to talk about it here because it was traumatic what happened to her. And I have to say, as bad as this sounds, something inside of me tells me that maybe it didn't happen the way she said it happened.